Hello, my crafty friends. How are you all today? I am enjoying a beautiful sunny day here in Oregon, which is kind of a nice respite from the gloomy, cloudy days and rainy days we've been having, but we are expecting some nice sunny weather for the weekend, so glad for that. So while I had some good light, I thought I would do another bag opening from the hot off the press warehouse sale that I got in on last summer. That was, I think, in June, or was it July? I can't remember the first one. I still have a few bags left from that first sale. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and while we're going through these, I'll tell you kind of a little bit of a sad story too about the second sale. So these are some chipboard pieces. These are all the same. There's 9 of them I counted. So this is kind of a birthday themed one. So there's a bunch of those. And then we have brads, and I'll just pull stuff out here. So my sad story is I mentioned in one of my other videos that, and of course we've got some flowers. We've got flowers in all of them. That at the second sale, one of the things that I made a beeline for, I'm going to just move all this stuff out of the way so we got a little more room. And we've got lots and lots and lots of ribbon in this bag. I just stuffed the top full. You can see lots of ribbon and cording. And anyway, I made a beeline first thing for the dies and stamps. And I got 2 of everything that they had and put in my bag. And I filled an entire bag with just dies and stamps and was so excited about that. And I mentioned that in one of my other videos. Well, one of my subscribers, and I'm sorry I don't remember who it was, so comment below and claim it if you were the one who told me. She said that she had been at the sale and apparently must have been there the next day because there was a lady named Becky who had to bring her box back because she got the wrong one. Hang on just a second, I gotta stuff all this ribbon in the bag. Okay. So I think I had mentioned before that ended up there were 2 Becky H's at that sale, and we had put our names on our bags, or we didn't, the employees did, and they just used the last initial. Well, there were 2 of us with the same name there, and I hadn't realized at checkout that I had some bags that weren't mine. So I had, you know, they went and pulled and found my bags, and I couldn't remember exactly how many bags I had. And so I asked them, now, are you sure this is all? And, you know, it was really hectic at the checkout, so I was trying to, you know, not tie things up. Isn't this cool? This is really soft and very fuzzy. Anyway, I was trying to not hold things up, so I just left, and I didn't really pay much attention. Well, when the subscriber told me that she had to take a box back, here's an entire bag of stuff, too. You got all sorts of trims in here. I decided, uh-oh, I better go check my box. Well, the box that I had was paper. Well, it was my paper. I think we've seen these before. It was mine, and I remembered I had actually accompanied my paper bag or paper box to the checkout. And so I, you know, after I checked out, I thought, oh, okay, fine. And then I got to thinking later, it was, of course, that night when I was trying to sleep and couldn't sleep, I thought, uh-oh, what if it was one of my bags that got mixed up? So I went and checked my bags just to make sure I had the bag that had all the dies and stamps, and guess what? That bag is missing. So I was just heartbroken when I realized that, because I had gotten 2 of everything, intending to use those stamps and dies for, you know, giveaways, or maybe a big giveaway. I hadn't decided yet. Whole stack of library cards. These are fun to use in junk journals. So I got a whole great big stack of those. So I got a whole, anyway, after I realized it was missing, that bag, I contacted Hot Off the Press. I sent the owner an email message because she had responded to me before about my missing watch. And she said, let me check into it. So they actually were able to track down the other Becky H., who apparently does not live in the area. And yes, she had my bag, but she had already given away the second set of stamps to a friend of hers. But Paulette, the owner of Hot Off the Press, had asked her to send back, you know, the rest of the bag. And so that's what Paulette reported to me. Well, I thought, you know, I was going to get it back, but I didn't hear anything more for a while. So there's more of those. So I just sent Paulette another note earlier this week. I can't remember. Anyway, these are some little kits that they must have used for something. I'm not sure, but they've just got some little bits and pieces in them. And she wrote back and said that she had not heard anything back, and in that message said that when she had asked the other gal to send the bag back, there was silence on the other end, which tells me she didn't really want to send it back. So Paulette was going to try and send her another message. I've got a whole bunch of these templates, and these are for making tags. So these are kind of cool. You can see, you just trace around and then cut. So Paulette was going to send her another message and try and convince her to send it back, but I'm kind of feeling like I may never see that bag, so I'm sorry that there will not be giveaways unless I get that bag back. Okay, there's some more templates here. These are for labels. They have all kinds of these templates that they sell, and this was kind of, I think they started using these back in the day before we had die cutting machines. There's 4 of those. This must have been a piece of this paper that was behind them. I don't know why that's in there. So anyway, yeah, I'm like majorly bummed about losing out on all those dies, because that was especially, I've got tons and tons of stamps, but I don't have a ton of dies, although some might disagree. But this is really cool. I think I've showed this before. This is wired, and so it will kind of stay, you know, how you put it. So that's kind of a cool fabric or trim. So yeah, that's my sad story for the day. And then we got more of these Halloween things. So I'm going to pull these out. I got a whole pile of those that I'll show in a minute. And let's see, what else do we have? I'm getting down to a lot of these stencils again. But let me pull out some of the other stuff. There's some more of these trims that are wired. This one is too. This is kind of a little fringed kind of thing, but it's on wire. Oh, this I got, they have these little locks and keys that are Mickey Mouse ears, and I thought this would be fun to use on my Disney journal that I want to make. More of that. There's some of that. And I have some keys too. They're just buried down here in the bottom. There was a whole spool here of this kind of twine. I'm trying to look at it there. I'm getting down to almost all stencils now. Let's move these out of the way. A little shutting going on there. All right, these are some stencils. These are like birch trees, which I think are really cool. And I've got a whole pile of those. So there will definitely be some giveaway, or some of those are one or at least in the giveaway. So So with every bag, for those of you who are new to seeing these videos, I do a giveaway that is representative of some of the stuff that's in each of these bags that I open. So I will put all the information about the giveaway in the description box below so that I don't forget anything. I picked up a whole pile of these, and don't ask me why, because I won't need this many, but you know, you threw them in a bag and it was a good deal. So there are some like paper clip things. We might have had some of these before, but these are kind of cool. They're little spirals. So yeah, anyway, be sure and check the description box below, and you will need to be a visible subscriber to enter, and I'll put the entry cutoff date in there. There's a few more of those. I don't seem to have the keys in this bag, but I know I had some in another. So we'll have to find those someplace else, I guess. Okay, now I have more of the brass stencils, so let's just go through those. These are in sympathy. And here they kind of stick together. These are the a comedy and tragedy masks for theater. There is some kind of desert southwest kind of symbols. We've got little hairs. Well, I know those are all the same. More of those. Looks like we've got some holly for Christmas. Which reminds me, I am getting very, very close now to 1,000 subscribers. So tell your friends and help them get me over the hump, because there's going to be a giveaway for 1,000 subscribers once I hit it. And I am thinking of doing a Christmas themed giveaway, since hopefully it'll be, you know, still in time to do Christmas stuff. And I've got a bunch of Christmas things, so I won't have to go buy a whole lot more. There's some more of the In Sympathy. There's a flower. Got some airplanes. There's more of the holly. And we've got some ones that say love with hearts. There's another one of those. Yeah, so tell your friends and tell them about these videos, especially because I do giveaways with every one of them, so they're kind of fun. You got a chance to win some of what I was picking up, and I've got so much left over. There's going to be giveaways to come for a long time. And this one, sorry about the glare, it is sun shining today. This looks like a baby themed one. We got a booty and a bottle, and I'm not sure what that is. Rattle. I'm not sure what that one is either. Little hats, I'm not sure. Maybe bibs, I'm not sure. Here's some more of those. I'm going to tilt the blinds here just a minute. See if we can tone that down just a little bit. Well, that didn't help a lot. Okay, this one is like a little Paris cafe, it looks like. Let me put some of these out of the way. Oh, I'm dropping stuff all over the floor. I'll clean up later. Yeah, there's more of those. I've got a bunch of them. And it's kind of fun. You can, you know, these are, because they're reversible, you can make it go whichever way you want. And more of those flowers, more of those. You can see I have a lot of them. More of the Paris Cafe ones. And there is a little high heel shoe. There's a little like opening, a frame kind of thing. Lots of those. And we've we've got some hands and feet. Kind of fun. More of those. Some baby rattle. I'm going to have to try and put things together in like themed things so that, you know, people are really interested in winning that kind of a theme. This is later on. I'm not talking about right now, but there's a kind of a wedding thing to have and to hold from this day forward. There's a bunch of those. And there's more of those Southwest things. Then we've got some different holly. That's kind of cool. I like that one. More of those. And these are some little corner with grapes. Kind of fun. Some pretty flowers here. Some of the things were still in packages. Others were just loose, so there's a bunch of those. And let's see what this is. This is like Noah's Ark. Not sure what that part is supposed to be, but I have to look at these for a while sometimes to totally figure them out. But the bottom part you can tell is definitely Noah's Ark. And that is it, you guys. So be sure and check the description box below and enter the giveaway. It will tell you what to do. Sorry, I just bumped that. Basically, you're going to comment what your favorite things are in this bag. And then I will do a drawing on, you know, sometime after the date, the cutoff date that's specified below too. So thanks for watching, and I asked in one of my last videos if you were getting tired of seeing these, and you said no, so I will continue to do them. I still have lots of bags to do. I think I've got 3 more or 2 more from the original sale, and then I've got the other bags that I got from the second sale. So yeah, I could keep this going for a little while. So I'll talk to you later, and thanks for watching. Bye.